Hey everybody, it's Dr. Mark with US 1061 757 Auto Events and your Coastal Virginia Auto Show. I'm out here, we're talking Junior Dragsters today. I want to say thanks to Rory Kennedy for bringing us out here today. I'm out here with MJ, and then I'm also out here with Santana as well. So you guys actually drive these cars, is that right?
Yes, sir.
All right, and you're the one that actually torques on them and works on them and tows them and all that, right?
Oh yeah.
All right, so how long have you been involved in Junior Dragsters with these guys and the ones who graduated from these? How long have you been doing these things?
Well, racing?
Well, the Junior Dragsters part.
Since they've started, about 4.5 years.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But there was one before them that was racing some
Well,
stuff too, right? Long
His
story.
older sister, yeah, long story. We had a car pretty much when she was born, but she never raced it for years. We just sat in the garage. I was a bad grandpa. And then about 4.5 years ago, they both started at the same time. Him and his sister.
Okay. Very
about
cool.
4.5 years ago, we just, he wanted to do it, so we went racing. We had one car. They shared it. They had a blast with it.
Right.
He decided he wanted to. I could see the look in his eyes. That he had the itch to do it, and his sister wanted to do it. So my dad bought another car. So there were two cars, but they were kind of slow for their age.
Sure.
Took him out, raced it. I could see in his eyes that he wasn't. Everybody else was that much faster than he was. He was about to be 12 years old. So we went out and we found that car. And we got that car for
Getting
him.
a little competitive, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So he was more into giving up baseball and doing this, and his sister, like I said, she does softball, so she was kind of not as much committed. Well,
Right.
that real changed real quick when we went to Richmond Dragway,
Uh-huh.
and we go up there, and he's running 790s, and she's running 1150s.
Oh,
And
okay.
she goes to me, Pops, I am 11 months older than he is, and he's going a lot faster than I am. So, needless to say, it was time to find her a car.
Uh-huh.
So we sold her old car and bought her that car.
Right.
And then she raced it for about 2.5 years.
Gotcha.
And then she decided her softball career was more important. And I don't,
Sure.
I told her, honey, I got all the memories. I said, I got the pictures. We have some good times. I said, you pursue what you want to pursue. And like I said, and that's what she's doing now. And she's competitive softball, and these are my two racers. And he actually wound up, we had a third car that he was going to drive.
Yeah.
But it was an old, outdated car. But we had it all painted, ready to go. And then when she stepped out, I decided to sell his car and to slow her car down for him. This way, when he grows up, that car, he can race until he's done.
Right. And there's what do you say? There was times on these things. They
Yeah,
can't go but so fast.
Yeah,
or-
every age bracket has a limit of how fast you can go. Like when he was 7 years old, he wasn't allowed to go quicker than 1390 in the 8th mile.
Right.
When he became 8 years old, he was able to go 1190s, but he has to stay 1190 until he's 10 years old. Then when he gets 10 years old, he can go to 890s, and then when he gets 12 years old, then he can step up with his brother and run 790s.
Gotcha.
By the time he gets to his brother's age, his brother will be
And all these
done.
controls and stuff, this is all electronic stuff that only lets you get to so many.
No, there ain't no. It's all weight and throttle stops, and you're restricted. I mean, they will. He went real fast one time, and they give you a time slip with your times.
Yeah.
And when you go too fast, they let you know right on the time slip. They say you got to slow the car down. You're too quick. And you only get one warning. The second warning, you're disqualified for the day.
All right, so this is a little bit different than what I'm thinking about drag races. The fastest is the best. So this you're trying to hit your time mark.
Yeah,
or something?
this is bracket racing. This is it's for the beginners and stuff. That's all. It's all boiled down to bracket racing.
I got you.
And like I said, you go to any event, like we'll go to Virginia Motorsports Park, and there'll be average anywhere from 25 to 50 cars there.
Right.
And probably better than half. I'd say close to half of them are all 790 cars. They're the older boys, the older and girls. I have to. There's a lot of competitive girls out there, and but it's mostly 790 cars. I'm saying you got all your little guys that come on up through the ranks and stuff.
Sure.
They all get started soon, somewhere, and that's how it evolves.
All right, so you've been doing this for a while now, and it's a pretty cool thing. It takes up the weekend. You get out there, you get to race, and get that smell of fuel and burning rubber and all that other stuff. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, so again, you did some other sports ahead of time, but this is kind of where you got a little bit of passion for the speed. I mean, do you like this to go fast, or just you like the costume? And what's the pull here?
I just like all of it. I like mostly I like going fast driving. Like it's something cool.
Right. Yeah, so I came up here a little while earlier, and these guys are tooling around the golf cart this way and that way and this way, and you just want to keep going, huh?
Yeah.
So it's been 4 weeks since the last time you raced with all this rain. Driving is crazy.
Right. All right, how about you, MJ? You like going fast? You're just trying to catch up with your brother, huh? Well, very cool. So I mean, there's some competitive stuff there. So you gonna get faster than him one day? Yeah, it just takes a little bit of time, right? All right, so again, you're out here. You have a Rory and Son transmission and driveline. Looks like you guys do a little bit of everything out here. You got some hot rods in the shop.
Yeah.
You got some other stuff going on. So you've been wrenching on stuff since you was a kid,
13 years old.
There you go.
I was with my dad in New York when I turned 13, and the passion was there, and I stayed in the drag racing ever since.
How about sponsorship? Is this all at a grandpa's pocket, or you guys kind of go out and get other people to put in?
Mom and dad and grandpa and great grandpa and Uncle Jay. I mean, everybody kind of chips in a little bit here and there.
there. So it's a whole weekend whenever we come out, and we bring out the grill and all that.
Oh yeah,
Make a weekend of it, right?
Well, it's really nice with the kids because the other families that you meet. I mean, like we go to the races and we park together, all of us, and it's just there's people from Northern Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina. They'll come from all over the place, and and you become friends with all these people.
That's it.
I mean, and it's just you have dinner with them, just and some of them and when the race is over Saturday night, when it's all done, we're all sitting around a fire by the by the barbecue, and cap open a couple bottles, and everybody's having a good old time. It's a lot of good home.
Yeah. So again, these things. How old are these cars? Did you guess?
These two big cars are probably 10 more.
I got you. Yeah. So you know that we're working with the vintage racers and the East Coast Pro Fuelers. You know them. So we have
for both of the cars that can be at your show.
That's beautiful. So again, the Coastal Virginia Auto Show is going to be in November. We're inviting you guys to come out and be part of that because you're going to have the nostalgia races. You're going to have the new blood out there as well. And that's one thing with all the cars and the horsepower and all that stuff. We have to teach somebody. That's one thing that the next generation, we got to pass the torch. So we have to have people that are interested in this stuff because most of our kids, they're into their phones and video games and otherwise. So to put that stuff down and get out there and mess with tools and learn to do stuff with your hands is real important. You guys learn that stuff because we can only turn wrenches so long. Somebody else got to pick it up after us. And yeah, most of that stuff is electronic, but still you got to get in there, get down and dirty, and fix these pieces and parts and all that other stuff. All right, so you guys are both in school. You have any goals and aspirations as to what you're going to do when you grow up?
Out of school, I want to go become a welder.
Okay.
But I do want to try to become a top fuel drag racing.
Pro racing, I got you, man. Go for it. But welding is fantastic. I mean, the whole thing is that anything with your hands, you can have a tendency to make a lot of money because it's the craft and the art, the trade, we're losing them, So, but that's real important for you. So, you guys have traveled to different places and all that. Do you have a favorite track that you go to?
So far, I have a favorite track is Rockingham, North Carolina.
Okay, so a little stretch out there. What's so cool about that? Just getting far away from home, or is it kind of a good setup out there?
It's one of the nicest tracks I've been to, and I get a lot of newer people go and a lot of friends that I can't see a long time ago.
Okay, so you got there to connect with old people, huh?
Yeah.
How about you, little one? Don't matter to you, you just go wherever they tell you, huh?
What's your favorite track?
Northeast Drive.
That's over there in Hertford, North Carolina.
There you go. So that ain't so far of a ride we can get to racing faster, huh?
Tell them why. Why is that your favorite track?
It's closer
That's where you took your first, second place, right?
Oh, okay. I got you. Got a trophy or a medal out of that one, huh?
Yep. No, I didn't have a trophy, but he did. He wanted to be in second place. It was pretty amazing.
I was guessing they had the best funnel cakes. I don't know. All right, so again, we wanted to say thank you to Rory and MJ and also Santana for bringing us out here. You guys check out these cars. They're going to be out at the Coastal Virginia Auto Show. We are very excited to bring them out. And again, it's we got Mad to the Bone. We also got the Bone Shaker. So the bones are the theme here. Huh?
That's it.
Fantastic. All right, you guys, we thank you very much for your time. We'll see you guys real soon on the road. Bye, guys.
Thanks.
All right. Thank you.